Khamzat Chimaev promised to bring different level cardio. Dricus Du Plessis said odds don't make fights, fighters do. The two collided in Chicago at UFC 319 in one of the most intense middleweight wars in years. The result left fans speechless and the division shaken. Let's dive in. From the moment the cage door shut at the United Center, the energy was electric. Two undefeated streaks collided. Dricus Du Plessis came in with 9 straight wins, the reigning UFC Middleweight Champion. Across from him stood Khamzat Chimaev, the undefeated wrecking ball, a man who had bulldozed through opponent after opponent. The anticipation was massive, the stakes even higher. Chimaev wasted no time living up to his reputation. He stormed forward, looking to overwhelm Du Plessis with takedowns and suffocating control. Within seconds, he shot deep, slammed the champion to the mat, and began pounding away with short, vicious shots. He transitioned to Du Plessis' back and rained down punches. It was the nightmare start many fans predicted for the South African champion. But Du Plessis refused to panic. Round after round, the story repeated. Chimaev pressed forward, grinding, pushing, and trying to break his rival. He boasted before the fight that he had different level cardio, and in the first half of the bout he showed exactly that. But Du Plessis is not like anyone Chimaev had faced before. The champion absorbed the storm. He defended just enough, he created space, and he slowly turned the tide. Every time Chimaev looked certain to dominate, Du Plessis clawed his way back to his feet. He ate shots but returned fire with stiff punches and knees. The crowd roared each time he resisted another takedown or landed a clean strike. This was not just survival, it was strategy. Du Plessis had said all week, odds don't make fights, fighters do, and added, that's because I'm built differently. I'll show that again on the 16th. But by the 4th round, it was clear this wasn't going to be his night. While he showed heart, he couldn't fully halt Chimaev's pace. By the championship rounds, Chimaev was still pushing forward. His shots had slowed slightly, but his pressure never faded. Du Plessis landed counters, but they lacked the power to change the course of the fight. Meanwhile, Chimaev kept dragging the fight into his world. Clinches, scrambles, and smothering top control. The takedowns that seemed unstoppable early on continued to land late into the bout. When the final horn sounded after 5 grueling rounds, the fighters stood battered but unbroken. Both raised their hands, but there was a clear feeling among many that Chimaev had done enough. The judges confirmed it. Khamzat Chimaev defeated Dricus Du Plessis by unanimous decision to become the new UFC Middleweight Champion. The scores reflected what the crowd had witnessed. Chimaev's relentless pressure, control, and grit earned him the belt. The victory sent shockwaves through the sport. Chimaev, long seen as the future, had now arrived at the top. He took on a champion known for his toughness and outlasted him in a war. For Du Plessis, the loss was his first in years, but he showed he belonged at the elite level and pushed Chimaev further than anyone had before. For Chimaev, this was a career-defining moment. He didn't just win. He proved he could go 5 hard rounds, face adversity, and still come out on top. He backed up his words about cardio, pace, and pressure, and now he holds the gold to prove it. The talk of being the next dominant champion is no longer just hype, it's reality. Chimaev proved that raw power mixed with discipline and endurance can carry you to the top. Character-wise, the fight reinforced their archetypes. Chimaev remains the dynamo, relentless, terrifying, capable of putting anyone in danger at any second. Du Plessis showed again he is the architect, composed, tough, and methodical under fire. Was Chimaev's win a showcase of dominance, or did Du Plessis let the belt slip with a slow start? Did Chimaev just prove he's the real deal at middleweight, or should Du Plessis get another shot at redemption? Drop your take in the comments, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and get ready, because if UFC 319 proved anything, it's that the middleweight division is absolute chaos.